All right. See if we can get this going. We're not gonna be streaming for too long today, but I do want to test out driving for a little bit because I have this GT player rig set up, and let's get some runs. You feel me? Now, my question is, would I be able to pull up the chat? Because that would be nice. Now, my question. All right, we're gonna try something. Um, tools, docs, chat. Oh, I can't bring this. Damn, I can't do it on like my single laptop. I think I need another monitor for that. Is that advertising? But nah, if anyone's here, appreciate you. We'll start driving in a second. This is a new PC, so I have to get all this set up again. But let's get some runs. Also, my bad if I'm not looking at the chat. I just gotta have the phone in a different spot. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? All right, let's go. I'm glad they put a Tsubaki line here for Toge Life 3. It's a classic track, bro. Like, very technical, but not too extremely technical. But if you got a flow, you can definitely see the finesse. Let me know if you guys can hear me well too. I can't really check how this is sounding. Oh, I forgot to add the third person camera, that OBS plugin. I'll do it next time. I'll do it next time. It's a nice drift. They're too early. Almost lost it there. Crazy. All right, let's try to catch back up. Oh, man, I think I'm being a little heavy-footed on the gas. 186. Let's get it. Yeah, I knew that was going off. I definitely was. I was debating if I should warm up first before I stream, but I just sent it. I guess we'll try to warm up live. Yeah, it's feeling a little better. Just gotta like lock all that in. Yeah, I knew that was off. Knew it wasn't hitting that one. There's mad people here, but nobody driving. Wonder why. There's nothing but 8.6s too. Don't know why they're all sitting there. Fuck. All right. Close. Oh, that sucks. Whew. Glad I didn't mess up his run. That was close. Fuck. Keep getting on that. Gas too early.
The upcoming season of Love Island USA. What do you see? Yes! Oh my gosh, this is so hot. Hey folks, Love Island USA streaming now.
Please move. It's getting a little harder to see. Oh shit. Hold on. There you go. That's better. Bro, what is going on? Like, guys, I promise you, it is. I promise you, it is so fun if you just follow somebody. Like, you don't have to pass every time. Like, if you just try to, like, keep a close run, like what you're actually supposed to do in a tailgate battle, it is way more fun. Way more fun, I promise you, than trying to always fight to get past somebody and, like, ruining the run. All you gotta do is just stay behind. All you gotta do is just stay in their bumper, bro. You start to see a whole lot more things. You get to learn a lot. Everything isn't a sprint race to the finish, you know? Sometimes you just gotta enjoy the tailgate, enjoy the road, bro. Ain't no way niggas is trying to do something like that in real life. But they really diving in on people just because they think they're going slower? Nah. This track flows so well, bro. But, but yeah, I might need to warm up with some drifting. It took like 20 minutes trying to set this up. And then he's supposed to type in the chat, my bad, because that was his mistake. That wasn't my mistake. A car up there? I think that is a car, yep. Who's that? I'm just sitting there. All right, now we're getting a little bit more comfy. Just a little bit, though. I was definitely being heavy-footed on the gas. Yeah, definitely saving it more. Sometimes you just feel like you need to keep your foot down, but you don't need to. Almost got in the gutter there. Damn. I got about 20 minutes or so. Didn't even notice he was doing that. Uh, all right. Oh, no. That was me. I lost concentration for a second. Yeah. Tried to see if it was gonna let me float that tire over, but I didn't have enough weight on the right side. It just dropped in. It's kind of funny.
Hi there, this is Sports Center. We got a quarter hour to cover everything you need to know because the tension
I know I
is
can
so
get that
real.
though. Hold on.
Don't worry, we've got you covered. Guess what? What?
All right, no, not that one. But I'll try again another time. Shit, excuse me.
Entertainment are together like never before. From timeless classics to the stories you love, the biggest originals you won't
Whee!
find anywhere else, and hit movies and iconic series for every meal. Get on 3 for an incredible
I
price
went to
on
first.
Hulu now Max.
Let's
Snap
start.
in as
Bro.
little as $16.99 a month.
Oh, couldn't tell where he was. Tried to wait till the last minute to give him room, but it was too late. Shit. Bro, why did this keep fall? All right. Damn. Everything. This is why I stopped live. This whole rig won't start breaking now. Come on. Damn. All right. I think I get it. Hold on. I need a good spot for the mic. I need to tighten this rig up. It's still giving me issues, but oh, this is still fun though. Yeah, it's okay. It's a streamer's curse. Mm-hmm. All right. Hopefully, hopefully, I can get in a rhythm here. This always happens. This is why I do runs before I go live, and then live stream, because I know every time I stream, I start messing up. So I'll have clips or whatever ready to post later. But for why is Unbound gone now? Just telling you, bro. Should be glitching, bugging. All right, we good? Okay.
As an owner of Walton Goggins goggle glasses, I know how to make slick-looking goggle/glasses, but I have no idea how to make slick social media style stuff to sell it. My GoDaddy Arrow uses AI not only to create social content out of thin air, it can build a whole social media calendar just for my business. So all I had to do was upload a video of me and my pretty face, and voila.
Walton Goggins goggle glasses are great gifts for all guys and gals.
Try saying that 10 times fast. Look like you know what you're doing at GoDaddy.com.
Oh, I got on the gas too early. Way too early. I saved it though. Thanks, everybody. There you go. Damn, why am I tired right now? What are you looking for? I don't think that guy wants to run. I don't know what he's sitting there for. Oh shit, hold on. Let me see. Oh, shit. buddy. No, I know you see that, chat, and then watch. Is he gonna apologize? Fuck no. Can't even drive right now, bro. It is looking well. Oh well. Try to be nice and wrong, people. Let's go.
To write a few paragraphs of verse, which we shot footage against.
Text-based editing to edit the prose into the final montage form.
Alright, it was a little too much speed. I was supposed to decelerate a little more. Yeah, my bad for the boring stream, but no one really enjoys good runs anymore. They just hot lap and overtake, you know. It's hot lot, dive on your inside, and blind attack. Oh, don't forget the gutter runs. People are always trying to do gutter runs. Shit. It's a little slipperier than I thought there. Or maybe I'm giving more gas than I thought. Let's try less gas. See what happens. Oh yeah, I was definitely giving too much gas. There we go. Hold on. Come on, eat six. Let's go. And I'm flying into that corner. I didn't know I was going that fast. Ended up transitioning way too late. I'm still here. That was a good pass, I guess. Hold on. I want to go to the hairpins with him, see how fast he drives. Nah, I freaking love the 86, bro. This car is so fun. Too much. Just a little bit too much gas. I almost went through there perfect. There he is. I was too late on the catch. It started over rotating when I didn't want it to. The hell was that? Oh wait, that's not the same guy. Who is this? That's the same guy, right? That was definitely someone different. Yeah, I'm still being heavy footed. It keeps over rotating. Okay. I know y'all saw that. That was chat. Why do they always do that? God damn. There's no spatial awareness, no. Yeah, I was right next to him. I was dead right next to him, bro. On the outside too. Everyone thinks they're fast, but they have no battle senses, bro. No toge awareness. Who cares about your lap time, bro? Damn. I'm not gonna let that get tight, bro. That was actually a good run. Actually, no, let's talk about it because I'm tight and I can't drive right now. Gotta run out of there. Gotta run out of there. Gotta run here or no? Nah, I'm just going there. No, I almost did this perfect, but I think I tapped him. I definitely did tap him. That's why that's okay. I gave him a little tap. He gave me a little tap there through the corners. The cars were fine. So, but let's see what's going on here because this was a good run. It was an intense run, man. Uh, People just gotta be more aware. Look, I drifted there. It caught right back up. Boom. He swung. He already swung too crazy. Like I wasn't there. He still made it. I slowed down a bit, let him get through. Ended up on the inside. We're side by side. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? We're literally side by side. We're side by side, gang. Bro, why? Why do they keep doing this, bro? Damn. That was honestly gonna be really nice. We both would have took this corner together, like side by side, going through there. And then look at me flying, bro. What the hell? Like, what the hell, bro? Come on now. You can even see the radar right here, bro. We're right there. He just literally swung his car into me. He swung his body. Not him in the full Nelson. Nah. Oh my goodness. But nah, it was all right. That would have been a fun run. That was just. I'm not even mad. That was just very disappointing. Like, god damn. Yo, Dennis, it was good, bro. It was good, my guy. Like, I fake don't even feel like running anymore, bro. That just wasted. I'm clipping that though for sure. Hold on. All right. Hello. 886 kills me. All right, saved. But nah, what's good, y'all? How y'all doing? All right. Oh wait, the music. Hold
Wanted to use Premiere to create a prose
on. Y'all saw that live too, so I'm not capping, bro. That always happens. If you wondering why I don't post that frequently, why I don't like, it's because of that, bro. There's so many. That happens so much, bro. People is just not aware when it comes to like intense toge runs. They just don't know what to do because all they do is default back to circuit racing. Like, what the hell was that? What the hell? All right. People be bugging, bro. God damn. Like, let's enjoy the run, please. Please? Now, hold on, I'm gonna slow up. You want to drift, right? Let's try to do some drifting, guys. That's what you like to do, bro, right? Nah, I messed that one up. But that's the thing. You see how he drifted and he fell behind? That's not what I do. When I'm drifting, it's replacing gripping. It's not supposed to be, oh, let's just drift and go slower now. It's this is how I'm rotating the car to get around the corner, you know? It's a whole different thing. This is how I could still pull away while sliding, while drifting, bro. It's not just, oh, let me just slide because it looks cool. It's how I get the car around the corner. That's just how I corner. It's not a show thing. I mean, if you have the car control, you can add a little more flair to your slides, to your drifts. That's what I talk about in the Fujiwara zone equation, but the drift is not a means to slow down. This is not a slow drift to slow down, you know? If you're gonna be sliding in a toge run, just keep pace. I'm not pretending to be Takumi or nothing like that. Like, it's literally because it's damn, it's so hard to explain. There's too many like initial D accounts to really make it seem like I'm not just copying initial D or whatever, but I'm literally doing the initial D techniques. That's why I love initial D. It's like they're speaking on the techniques that I like grew up on and trained doing. So when I synced up, I was like, oh, DK knows what he's talking. Like they put everything in here. I'm like, oh, bet. You know, it's not like I was just. It's not like I stumbled across initial D and just tried replicating everything I saw. It was like I was doing it and then saw there's an actual anime on it, and I was like, whoa! And then my freaking mind was blown. So I don't be drifting just because it looks cool. I drift because it's my way around the corner. This is how I get around the corner. And then when people like practice and they train, they get seat time to get faster and faster. I'm having seat time and training to get my drifting faster and faster because that's how I get the car around the corner. That's how I'm using the slide to get around the corner. It's still fast, it's still efficient. And of course, I could still get better. Like, even that one could have been better if I stayed on the gas. But it's like, there's a difference. There's a difference between that type of drift and just regular, like, traditional drift, you know?
I never imagined Mom Talk to blow up like this. But you're opening up yourself and your
But it
family
doesn't
to
mean
all
it's
kinds of
either grip or
possibilities.
four-wheel drift. There's different styles, you know? There's different ways, there's different techniques to get around the corner. Yo, you're about to K-swap your Civic?
Always.
That's fire, bro.
What is this place?
You made it. What's up,
I'm looking forward to
See the president alive.
you completing that build, bro. That's nice.
A crew of pirates is coming. Disney Plus Max movie. Flight starting at $16.99 a month.
Oh, I gave too much, too much, too much. I got a little bored just waiting. I tried to like rush it, giving the gas early. Gotta be patient. Gotta be patient. You see how that was a different line, but that was still able to pull away? There's different lines in tailgate, bro. It's not always a perfect line all the time. Time attack. You're not always gonna have that time attack line going across. Look, I saved that line, rotated the car, and powered out to drift and get back, ahead. There's different lines. That was a completely different line than you would normally take, but it was still at race pace. You just gotta know what technique to use to get the car where you need to. Sometimes you might need to shift lock. Sometimes you might need to handbrake. Sometimes you might need to use a braking drift. Sometimes you might need to clutch kick. But there's different techniques that goes into getting the car where you need it, in a corner, through a section, and it doesn't have to be just gripping, and it doesn't always have to be a perfect four-wheel drift. And the run in the tollgate run is not all perfect. It's not a circuit race. It's not all going to be the same exact thing, the same swervy lines, whatever, throughout the whole road. It's dynamic. It's a dance. It's a tandem with you and your opponent, with you and the road. I don't know. I just be yapping, bro. But I just be trying to tell y'all I understand like the real tollgate. But when you have people who just do karting or watch the same people that we watch and say that they know more than you, it's a little annoying, bro. Only the real know the real, bro. The real know the real. Oh shit. All right. The EK9? EK9 is nice. And yeah, you're right. There's a different line. You know that, bro. You know there's a different line for the different drivetrains in which you're doing. Four-wheel drive, you're gonna have a different line. Front-wheel drive, you're gonna have a different line. It's just depending on your load on the tires. Why do you go that way? What the heck? Just depends on your the handling characteristics of the car, the drivetrain. You can't obviously send your front-wheel drive EK9 Civic into the corner the same exact way as you do an 8.6 and not expect you have to do anything different, Like there's different things you got to keep in mind. There's a different line, but you can carry the momentum through the corner in a way that it allows to keep the same pace that you need. So if you understand that, you will know sometimes lines can cross, lines can change, lines can be different, but still be the same pace. I'm pretty sure there's people that do time attacks, right? Since everyone loves time attacks, right? You've done a time attack and have got like the same time, like almost maybe the same exact time for like 2 or 3 laps. And maybe in one of those laps you could have did something a little slower, a little faster, a different line or whatever, but you're like, oh damn, that I still got the same time, right? It's because there's different ways you could take the car through a corner. There's different ways. That's just the physics. That's just how it is. Because we're limited as humans by how close we can get to perfection, right? By how close we can get to the limit of car control without crossing that margin of error. So the ideal line, the racing line, the time attack line, gives you the widest margin of error at the limit with the most control. But if you had to deviate from that line for whatever reason, the margin of error to keep momentum and keep speed through that corner gets smaller as you increase in complexity, like as you have to deviate or like weight transfer or like manji or something like that. and then you'll have to compensate by doing the right technique, the shift lock or the clutch kick or whatever you need to get the car to carry its momentum through the corner at around the same pace. That's the mechanics, that's the science behind it. That's why you can drift and slide around and still be as fast as someone gripping the road. And it's not like fantastical. It's not like, oh, uh drift is always slower. It's like, sure, you'll have an easier time approaching the limit while you're gripping. That's that's facts, you know? Like everyone's comfortable at that limit. But once you pass it and you're trying to like maneuver the car in the way you need to, and a dynamic environment as Toge is, you're gonna need to adapt and be able to change, like quickly change how you're on the throttle, on the clutch or whatever, to make sure you can maintain that pace, maintain that momentum. And then all we're doing is just training to get faster and faster and to get better and have more control. So when you get closer and closer to that margin of error, you have less risk of an accident, less risk of human error. You can change up the line. I took that corner like 5 different ways that time. Like like oh, that's my bad. I want you slow. My bad, my bad, my bad. My bad, my bad. I'm tweaking. My bad, bro. But yeah, I don't have to drift. I could grip. I know how to grip the corner, bro. This is I have to drift. It's just I know there's different ways to get the car to rotate around the corner, you know? See, that was grip. That was like at the limit of the grip, right? Like just at the limit. It was kind of slid a little bit. The tread was like kind of sliding, but I got the car to rotate. Now it's just when I'm drifting, I'm just carrying that momentum the same way. It's just I'm sideways, you know? That's just the mechanics behind it. Now in real life, you have different things. Like I was saying, the margin of error, and in real life, you have tire wear, you have fatigue, you have all these other things that prevent people from always drifting and being faster and always like being efficient while sliding and racing, because those are actual real factors that you have to keep in mind, and why it's so much easier to just be at the limit while gripping and keep the momentum that you need. Because once you get past the grip, past the traction, it can get unpredictable. Or at least not even unpredictable, it's just the margin of error just gets smaller because you're exceeded the tires grip or hold of the road. So now it's like it's up in the air of where it's gonna go, and you just have to like control it well with your foot, control it with the steering wheel the same way you would if you were just gripping the road, but now you're on the opposite end of the spectrum trying to keep the same pace. Exactly. You got it, Dennis. You know what I'm talking about, bro. And yeah, you've been watching for a minute. I'm glad at least you hear what I'm saying or something, you know? It's just at the absolute limit on the Toby, you know, some people add some slip or whatever. But if you want to increase the amount of slip or increase the amount of angle that you're taking through the corners, you have to compensate by carrying more momentum or by carefully guiding that momentum at the limit. But the margin of error is so small that people just write it off as impossible. Like, why would you want to slide through the corners in a race when you can just grip and drive through the corners at the limit? It sounds like such an obvious thing. It's like, duh. That's why a lot of people, what you call it, like, be saying drift is always slower or something like that, because they're like, why would you ever risk losing speed? The reason is because you have such a high risk of losing speed and losing momentum once you kick the car into a slide versus the all four tires having mostly gripping the road and being near the limit. But once you fully understand that, then you understand that there's more than just traditional grip and more, or traditional drift and more than just four-wheel drift. You can add flair and style to your speed drift technique to be able to unlock and start seeing what they were doing in Initial D, because it wasn't all four-wheel drifts. Takumi had tons of moves and techniques in his arsenal to help him maneuver the car the way he needs to keep momentum through the corner. Realistically speaking, he would have to perfectly four-wheel drift with the car that he had in 88.6 to really compete with the highest of the fastest of the fastest. But in terms of just of what he can do with the car and his control, he could slide if he want to. Just like they even showed that in MF Ghost, to when they showed Kanata switch to grip, and then they saw him switch back to drift. And you could even just looking at that, you could tell there's a difference in your mindset of the attack, but he was still maintaining the same pace. You know what I'm saying? And it's an idea, it's a theory, but once it's in an anime, they're like, oh, okay, it's just an anime, whatever. No one can no one can be that perfect. And they're right in thinking that. They're right in saying that, right? But the whole point is that you're supposed to be training and getting to that level of car control to where that margin of error to do that doesn't seem that impossible of a task. You get closer and closer and closer to it to where you start hitting drifts and you start realizing, oh, I'm getting faster. Same way you're taking corners around the track, whatever, like this corner, you want to go through this corner, figure out how you get through the fastest. You might go a little slow, whatever, the first time and figure it out. But then you speed up and you're like, oh, okay, I can take it this way, I can take it this way. The same exact way is what you're doing when you're trying to slide the car through the corner. You try to slide here. Oh, okay, I got to start my slide a little earlier. I got to start my slide here. I can't do it this. If I'm sliding at this speed, I got to be at this point on the gas. And don't pass this point on the throttle or else it'll spin out or else it'll over-rotate. Once you apply all those things and you figure it out and you remember, then you could drift while you're racing people and actually be effective. And it's not even, I guess you could say it's a show thing if that's not your technique. Like for me, I've always drifted. Like I've always loved drift since Need for Speed. I'm always going to try to figure out how to continue to get my drifts faster. But if you're just someone who's a circuit racer or whatever and wants to drift because it's toge and you want to drift, you're gonna miss the concept, and it's you're not gonna maintain speed. I've noticed a lot of people that race on here slow down so much, a lot. It's because they're not used to being on that end of the spectrum of carrying the momentum through the corner while racing. They are comfortable with grip running or little slip here, forward drift here, whatever, just a little bit, just enough slide to get you to rotate around the corner. But in terms of actually finessing the momentum and the car control while sliding to maintain that speed and momentum, and during the pace of the run, like that's a different discipline. It's a different level of technique, and it's not just drifting. I'm using the G29 with the GT Player Racing cockpit. I recently put up. Shout out to Storm. It's my guy. Yo, what's it, Kai? What's good, bro? Yeah, today's been chill. There's just been I guess, a talkative live stream. You know, you know how it goes. Kind of had. Oh, actually, let me save. Let me save this. Same part one. How you been, though? How you been? Oh, that kind of like glitched out for me for a second. But how you been, bro? Let me know what's up, what's going on, what y'all been doing. Wait, how's y'all weekend go? It's like Monday, right? Monday, Tuesday? Yeah, it's Monday, I think. Yeah. It's so funny. For now, though, I kind of want to do a little bit of drifting, if you don't mind. You feel me? Nah, the brake pedal isn't modded. It's just the regular Logitech G29 pedals. Um, it's fine for me, to be honest. It's not it's working. It's working for me. But yeah, let's see if we can get some drifts going with some guys. Get some doors or something. Never mind, I forgot the server be lagging like crazy. Hold on. I also gotta get like more servers and stuff. I had restarted the no, you had the G923 pedals. I can imagine, bro. But nah, the Logitech, this the G29 is fine. I'm not gonna lie. It's okay. No, not too many complaints, you know. What the hell was that? Nobody saw that. trying to catch up to them. All right, I'm cheating. Let's go. Come on, just get back in the door. Oh, nah, I didn't mean to press the brakes. That was crazy. Yeah, the Moza R9, that's a good wheel, bro. It's definitely a good wheel. Um, at Shift Club, we have the Moza R12, I think, if I'm not mistaken, with the Next Level Racing motion rigs and the DOF Reality motion rig with the Logitech G Pro. And those are pretty good rigs. It's obviously an upgrade over the G29 for sure. Um, yeah, but I would say if you can get a new PC, that'd be fire too. Yo, Izzy, my boy, it was good, bro. And you probably do get used to it, yeah. You just get used to it. And thanks, Zakai. Yeah, I've been locked in, bro. Let's try to get some more doors. It might be a little too close. Hold on. You know, yo, you see how niggas would took me out. I would have been a dead man. Dead man. Oh no, chill. Hold on. trying so hard to stay close. The AI is like perfect. Oop, that was bad. Yeah, I was trying to really get on his door there. Kind of messed it up. Come on, get back here, get back here, get back here. Let's get back on that door, buddy. Let's get back on that door, buddy. Where are you going? Let's get back on that door. Let's get back on that door. No. Damn. Jeez. I guess that was still good. It's a good tandem session. Tandem session. Stream. I don't know if I spelled that right, but I think I did. Okay. Alright, where are we going next? All right. That was good. That was good. Which y'all think, guys? W10 obsessed or is that ass? But try to find another server. Yo, actually, try to look for a clutch kickers lobby. Hold on. Clutch kick. What? All right, how about kick? Hey, okay. Sorted by connected drivers. Favorite. Uh, what car should I use? The Miata? Everybody loves the Miata, right? She's a Miata. See, the thing is, I'm glad I can do this drifting too. Like, I could tandem and all that now too. Because, like, I have a better understanding of, like, holding that momentum through the corner, you know? Like, telling you, like, in Toge, it's similar, but it's not exactly the same. But if you know how to have that mindset and that mentality of being on someone's door and knowing how to use the momentum to carry the slide around the corner at the speed you need it to, regardless of whatever angle you need, because you know you can just adjust that. Then you can use that and apply it to racing on the Toge and be able to initiate your drifts and slide at the speed and momentum you need to carry, to keep pace of the run, but still be in a racing mindset to where you're not losing all your speed just because you want it to slide. So you can't be too focused on drift. You can't be too focused on circuit racing. But if you can blend that together and think about rally and think about cat and mouse Toge runs and initial D, like, you can really develop and flourish in the technique that's depicted in initial D, and you'll start doing stuff that looks crazy. Like, we're all training to get to that point, bro. From different ends of the spectrum, from drifters, from circuit racers, grip racers. But actually understanding that is another step. And then the step beyond that is just using your Toge battle senses and your awareness to be able to have the IQ and, like, be able to see where and when to use your techniques, when to attack, when to do these things. Because after you get comfortable and you know you can do them, you have to understand that there's a time and a place to do them, you know? But, it's all a journey. It's learning about the limits of the car and you as a driver and the road. And once you fully understand, you can that's how you can tell. Like, there's a lot of people online that's playing Assetto that doesn't fully understand Toge. That's why you have these issues, these accidents, and these things that look crazy, especially if that was in real life. In real life, a lot of the stuff that people were doing in this simulator that's supposed to be simulating real life, they would look crazy. They would have killed mad people. They would have, like, I don't know. It's a little crazy. If you truly respect the culture and you respect the 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 discipline behind it. You would want to master and understand these concepts. And I don't know, bro. I'm starting to yap again, but we're good. We're good. And, but then again, you're also supposed to be a student of the craft. You gotta be a student. You gotta be willing to learn and know like where your mistakes are, where you can improve. You can't be this guy that thinks they're above everything or whatever. You know? Why did it just lag like that? Y'all seen that? Why is it lagging? I gotta retighten they gotta retighten this wheel back to the rig. Yo, Speed Boys. I'm good, bro. How you been? I know it's been a while since I was streaming. Had a got a different setup now. Oh, I actually got a new laptop. Yeah, I can't see because I didn't up the graphics yet, but it's definitely a lot better. But if you noticed in like a couple of the newer reels and stuff, or the new shorts, and then that latest YouTube video I did is with the new PC. If you see in the description, I have the specs and stuff in there. Okay, I have a 4060 now, so it's been clutch. It's been really helping out. And this keeps lagging. Are y'all seeing it lag, or is it just on my end? Servers keep lagging, bro. Damn. Let's try this one. Hopefully it's not lagging. All right, let's get it. Let's try to get some doors with the AI. Bro, I have to fix this rig, bro. Like every time you put a little weight on the wheel, it's like it not bends, but it like twists down. It like moves down. It's not supposed to rotate down. I thought I had it on tight enough, but I guess not. I gotta figure out what's causing that. I gotta get comfy with this now. Don't worry, I'll lock in soon. I gotta figure this out. Keep messing up for that first corner. I gotta lock that in. There we go. The hell? Y'all seen that? No, that just threw me off. What the heck just happened? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, the server went down? Alright, I guess the server went down. Okay then. That was a little crazy. Okay. Keep that. All right, we're gonna join Toga Life One for a little bit more, and then I'm gonna have to end the stream, get some other stuff going. All right. That was a little too close. Way too close for comfort. See how you can push away in a slide and actually be at speed? It's possible, my nigga. It's possible.
Together like never before. From timeless classics to the stories you love. The biggest originals you won't find anywhere else. And hit movies
I'm
and
pulling
iconic
away right
scenes
now.
for every mood.
And I was drifting.
Free for an incredible price with or without ads. Sign up now. Plans start at just $16.99 a month.
I think I messed up. I was slightly too late.
Buy us home internet from Verizon.
Damn.
Save 40% on the entertainment you love, like Netflix.
See that margin of
Netflix,
error I was
Disney
talking
Plus,
about?
and
You have to be
ESPN.
precise,
Switch to
bro. You have to
Fios to
be
save on your favorite entertainment.
right on the
Starting at
money,
$35, only on
or it
Verizon.
doesn't work. And then when you see people mess up like that, they'll be like, "Oh, drifting is useless. It's slower. It don't work." It's just you have to be near perfect. Wait, is that another car in front of him? It is another car, right? Nice. Damn, I was trying to get in the gutter and like pass. But that's good enough, I guess. Damn, I think he crashed. Definitely crashed. Hold on. Oh. All right. Oh, hold on. There you go. Shit. Yeah. I don't know what's the rush of just being in front. Ooh, blue GTR. Let's try to chase him. Watch out, my boy. Watch out, my boy. We gotta catch a GTR. Oh, don't hit me. Did he hit me? What? No. No. Sorry. Ah. I don't know if he hit me, but we're still here. Is that another GTR? How many GTRs are there here? Go ahead, my boy. Let's go. I'm chasing you now. Damn.
programs on the computer.
Yeah. Hey, what happened? Oh no. Oh no. Still got it. Still here. Still here. Now let's see if we can hit this. Hold on. Nope. Too early. Too early. Too late. I mean,
So since right there,
it's too late on that one. That corner like comes up so quick, bro. I just hurt myself. The foot flipped off the brakes. Oh, what happened to you?
making the playlist is so nice.
What happened back there?
We're using Prophet, Jupiter, CMI, but we're also
Oh
using a lot
man,
of the piano stuff. For a softer song, we have like the felt piano, then we can add program
bro, what is
changes for
playing
when
right
it gets
now? Hold
heavier
on.
during the tune.
Tired of these ads. All right. Got about 6 minutes. What car is that behind me? GTA 6. Oh, fuck. Got too lackadaisical. Matter of fact, hold on. All right, guys. After this run, I'm gonna call it. All right. Well, that would have been nice, but okay. Whatever. All right, that's probably gonna do it. But let's take a look at that. Yo, this is what I'm talking about. Where I'm saying, like, once you start to get it, it really started look like initial D, bro. This is why I love doing this, bro. This is just, I just love the art of harnessing drift. Oh no, hold on. You couldn't even see what I just did there. Hold on. What the hell? All right. Gotta run. Yes, sir. All right, one more time for that one time. One more time. All right, guys. It's gonna do it for me. Boom. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream. I don't think it's been that long, right? It's only been like maybe an hour or so. But I'm gonna end this one. I'll try to have some clips, some videos ready soon. I got a bunch of other stuff I gotta edit and all that too. So just be on the lookout. But again, thank you. Drop a like if you can. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed already. Most of you that watch the live are subscribed anyway, but just in case. Or hey, tell a friend. Yo, let somebody else know about the channel, you know. But I really appreciate you guys. I don't really stream too often these days. I'm trying to stream more. But I'm glad you guys showed up, so it means a lot. All right, take care, guys. Have a good day. And I'll catch you in the next one.